Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, sexualities, and more, and welcome back to another book review. Today we're doing Magic of the Angels. So, without further ado, let's get right into this review. Dr. Rory and Amy are sightseeing around London when all of a sudden they come across a missing persons report. A few, in fact, after being kicked off of a London tour bus. It turns out that a bunch of young girls have been going missing after entering a talent contest at the local theatre. A man called Sammy Starr has promised them starlight and all they could ever want in fame. But the price is higher than the fame. Turns out Sammy Starr has adopted a bunch of weeping angels and has been using them in his magic act to send people back in time. Midway through this story, we're introduced to two elderly women who seem to be petrified of his act because it reminds them of their past. We later in the story learn that these two elderly women are the two young girls who went missing during the rehearsal of this act. Turns out that they were sent back in time to 1945 and were very lost, so lost, in fact, that they lived the rest of their lives out until the 21st century. The pacing of this story insists on the Dr. Rory and Amy trying to attempt to save one of the young girls' lives, but due to one of their arrogance and one of their anger towards the Doctor, they find themselves frustrated and stuck in a bit of a loop in which they become a paradox that can't be broken. The Doctor sadly points out halfway to them in the story when he goes back in time to find where the young girls are that he can't save them, that they are a fixed point in time now, and that they are trapped exactly where the angel sent them. But by the end of the story, with the help of the two elderly ladies, the Doctor, Rory and Amy manage to outwit the angel and send Sammy Starr back in time. The price of fame really went to his head. But this doesn't stop there, as they still have an angel to deal with, and so, to quantum lock the angel, they use mirrors bouncing it back and forth, trapping the image of an angel within itself, hoping that no one will unbreak the lock by looking at the statue. So, what did I think of Magic of the Angels? Well, it's a very grounded story and has a really heart-wrenching story basis for a horror story on any level. The Weeping Angels to me have always been so good that they feel like they're even beyond Doctor Who sometimes, and that their ability can enhance any horror story, no matter the medium. In this story especially, I like how the writer has really given the reader something to feed on. This idea of fear of what would you do if a child went missing? What would happen if the families never had them come back? What would people think if they found out that the magic trick they're watching isn't a magic trick at all? And it's those elements of this story which I think make it very grounded. And for that reason, I give Magic of the Angels a solid 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next book review.